YouTube and Twitch. All right. And so who had it posted yesterday? Who had the video on their stories? It was Jada who had it on her story.
Jada had it.
Oh, okay. And somebody just like screen record and then we went viral. All right. So she needed to get something off her chest. Boy, you just have to laugh sometimes, right? You just have to laugh sometimes. So we're gonna talk about that. Now we're gonna play the first part of the video, right? So that you can hear what she's saying that she posted on social media for all of her followers. What is her following like?
Thousands.
How many people she got on Instagram?
Yeah, it was an Instagram post.
It was an Instagram post.
Yeah, well, a story.
Well, Instagram story. So let me see what her following, and well, she tagged Shaneil. I didn't check to see if Shaneil reposted it. Let me see what her following is like to see how many people are really watching this thing. Twinkle, hey twinkle, twinkle. 2.2 million.
Oh yeah.
Woo! So 2.2 million approximately. I had the opportunity to see this pop up on their feed. All right, you ready?
Shaneil was tagged, so
So she could have possibly I didn't check her thing to see if she reposted it. My ring off me BlackBerry.
iPhone, please.
Oh gosh, man, is this song I'm singing me and I'll be so jet. All right, there we go.
Okay, let me check Shaneil first.
And them play them send for the artist them. Wickedness, watch out.
Okay, Shaneil.
Mighty. Boy named Mosquito, name Mosquito. Playing a little bit.
And then at this point in the video, well, her updates, her stories, she said it's a leak, as in like water is dropping on the gentleman's jacket.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're there kikikiing. I guess it was a joke, but for those who heard what you said, how do you feel about
Okay,
it?
Shaneil is 864k, 864,000.
So like close to 3 million people and more for those who like not follow.
Oh, and yeah, and she posted that too.
Yeah. You could imagine if they had a video similar to what Spice, the kind of reception that Spice got when she went to Barbados, if they had that up in their stories, posting, and all the people seeing that positive side. So let's zoom in a little bit on what she said in that story there, right? So she was talking about the size of the plane.
A little bit.
Pretty tiny. It's a good thing. I'm wondering if she was like scared because of the size of the plane. It's not what you're accustomed to. Obviously it looks like a chartered flight, so you fly in to perform and that's the only thing that's available to take you out. Mm-hmm. I don't think that it's a matter of cost, but it's probably just a matter of availability. What is available?
Okay, my thing is, right, if she's going to Mostique, why would you need a big plane?
Is Mostique she going?
Well,
I don't know where she going.
Mostique,
Is they going? I mean, it's Mostique Airways, but where they
you're
going?
coming from Mostique, are you going to Mostique? Probably.
Sometimes they would fly from Barbados, go straight to Mostique.
In a little plane, now.
You don't know SVG Air goes to Barbados?
The little plane?
What's wrong with the little plane?
That is a very little plane.
And it takes people here, there, and everywhere. So what about the size? I mean, yeah, everybody kind of scringe up. There's no passageway in the middle. You're not going to get drinks and food and what's not.
Right. Okay, so somebody just sent me another video there, right? With Destra leaving St. Lucia in a little plane.
I'm pretty sure she wasn't complaining about the size of the plane.
Well, I'll listen and see.
Yeah, listen and see.
And hear.
But, I mean, how do you feel about what she said? And then she went on to share that the plane was leaking, which I think was just condensation because it can be hot in there. Is that the water from the cooling system is just dripping on you? What's wrong with that?
Dirty water.
Hello, that I have had experience with that happening in Liat. And Liat is a bigger plane, or was a bigger plane, because it's not in the skies.
Does it happen on bigger planes?
I don't know. I don't fly bigger. I can't tell unless I fly.
Sad.
Yeah, that's real sad, boy. Unless you fly.
Very sad.
But I think she kind of has to be careful with how it comes across. to some people. Some people might think that
I don't think Vince Sanchez took it lightly. So
yeah.
Yeah.
You get booked, you come here, you perform, and then this is what we offered you because this is what is available.
I mean, it's a small island, so small island, small planes.
I think some people took offense to it. Little plane.
Little bit.
Like who you carrying in this little plane here? I think she was probably scared.
They were.
Petrified. They've never been in a tiny plane before. Welcome to the lower part of the Caribbean.
Yeah, when they talk big artists and things.
You expect everything to be big. I mean, sometimes you have to have them kind of experiences here, right? You know, I'm very happy that nobody told them about the two little planes that went missing. I think they would have been more petrified.
You what?
They would have been more petrified if they knew that. We've had stories of instances rather.
It would have been better if I knew where they were going. So then you could justify the plane. Because honestly, I wouldn't want to take a big plane just to go down Grenadines. The little plane, you can take a big plane to fly for what? For 10 minutes? How far to go must take right now? 10 minutes, 20 minutes? A big plane? You know how much money is that?
Jet.
Want a private jet?
You know, big up to all the pilots,
well,
right? The safe planes.
Seeing,
Y'all worry less, man.
Seeing that you're a big star, then bring you one. Yes,
just now they're going to have that in their there's a requirement.
What? I refuel.
No,
refuel my
little
jet?
bit plane.
No, walk it. Bring your own plane.
Okay, big boat. You big boat.
Mm-hmm.
But you know something?
Pay for the fuel for the plane.
Oh,
And come down.
yeah, man. Some people trying to pin this on government and ministry. I'm like, that ain't making any sense. That nope. I feel the bigger picture here is the fact that we are struggling to get from one Caribbean island to the next. We're struggling to put Liat back in the air. We're struggling with what exists. Into Caribbean. You got Mosquito, you got SVG. We are struggling.
Shit. That's a nice name though, Mosquito plane.
You're out of place. Babacam, Mosquito. You know many rich people, very wealthy, extremely wealthy people have flown in those.
Extremely wealthy people have small
planes.
planes actually.
Exactly. I don't see the big.
Where was the last? Let me see the last place she went. And see if she
Okay, yeah, go check. Yeah, as I was saying, a much bigger issue here, right? How come it is that she needed to, unless of course, I don't know where she was going. Or they were going. I'm assuming they're going to get a connecting flight to go somewhere else.
No, but if I knew where they were going, then you could probably justify why they needed
Okay, so let's say they're going Barbados and that. More 30 minutes in that, or maybe St. Lucia to get another flight, or maybe somewhere else, right? Bigger issue. It is very difficult to travel within the Caribbean. It's easier for me to go to New York, easier for me to go to Canada. Well, not now because we don't have the direct flights, but you understand what I'm saying, right? Easier for me to go out of the region, and this is where we're from. It's cheaper also for me to go out of the region. And I would love for the opportunity, the ease and affordability to travel to St. Lucia, Barbados, Grenada, Trinidad and Tobago, Dominica, all the Caribbean islands. But why is it still in 2022 so difficult?
Okay, a week ago she was in Guyana.
Small plane, little bit. You know.
I'm looking to see that the travels. I ain't see no travels.
A little bit.
I ain't see no little bit plane. So.
Here's one. Them let Liat die now that the predicament of our traveling situation to our bigger international airport. All right. So we ain't get a big airport to avoid this. Why are they ain't talking about that? What? We ain't get a big airport. So the airport prevented COVID-19. The airport could have prevented the downfall of Liat. Tell me how we can link the airport to the running of an aircraft or an airline business. The opportunity is out there for larger planes to land down, for there to be more traffic at an international, a higher standard airport. What does that have to do with the quality of the businesses that are operating within the Caribbean? I'm trying to see the link, so maybe you could help me out there. They were going to Barbados. Well, ma'am, there are people who fly to Barbados every single day, fly for greater distances. When I'm saying, I'm making reference to between mainland and Mustique, mainland and Grenadines.
So, wait, she said, is that plane the send for the artist?
She expected a jet?
I don't realize that. So it wasn't a booked flight. It's probably like a chartered flight.
So it's not a main plane, then.
Right.
But what if it's because nothing else was available? And that to me is a big problem.
So
nothing else is available.
Supposed to fly to Barbados was like $3,000 or whatever.
In that little plane.
Nine up plane, obviously.
A charter flight is more expensive than
A small plane day.
a chartered flight is more expensive than flying commercial.
Well, she could have waited.
Could she?
If she already
Maybe she
paid,
had
well,
somewhere else
then
to
that's
go.
her fault.
Maybe they had. It's not their fault.
Yeah.
How is their fault?
Because if you want to leave, then you leave on your own terms.
No, but part of
But
the contract is I have to leave at certain times.
Right.
So you get me out.
So then I get this plane for you.
But
You're
if you
leaving.
want to make money with a show, you do what they say though.
Huh.
Huh? You think so, no?
Funny.
You think so? 7:41 is the time.
Funny.
They should have those planes fixed to prevent the water or condensation. I am sure people complained about the water issue, but just means she went on the media and get slapped for doing so.
I think she get slapped for calling the plane Mosquito, really.
Yeah, I don't like that. You don't come big mosquito areas. It's not mosquito. Hello, good morning.
Morning. When I saw the video there, as of intention, I wanted to go on she page and cuss she, to be honest. Because you can't come violate our thing. But the fact of the matter is, if we had enough international flights at our international airport to go straight and miss Barbados, all this could have been avoided. So if we had promote our tourism product and generate enough people to St. Vincent and Grenadines to have flights from St. Vincent straight to New York, flights from St. Vincent straight to London, flights from St. Vincent straight to Amsterdam, which Barbados just announced the other day. All of this would have been avoided.
But do you understand, Max, that they were going to Barbados to catch an international flight? Let us focus in on getting from St. Vincent to Barbados. Why is that so hard?
Okay, so we allow Leah to fail. And I say we mean any region.
How?
Go ahead.
We allow Leah to fail because all of these expensive landing fees, and I used to look at my Leah tickets, you know. The landing fees was crazy when you land in certain people's country. Now, we allow the pilot and them to make their own schedule. One time I did sit down in Trinidad, watching a Leah plane out the window, then tell me the plane have mechanical problem. We had a 2-hour delay. Crystal, you know, the same plane I watched sit down out there for 2 hours, the man of them go and sit down in and drive off. Nobody touch the plane. So the higher up on them allow these Viet pilots and the air hostess and all them to gallivant and do as they want. Therefore, people was frustration, stop travel with Liat. So all that lead up to why when I say we, the big man and them, the big people and them in Liat, then look at the pilot and them and hold them accountable because we spending money for service and we were not getting the service with Liat. Also, certain countries only allow Liat to be the only plane to fly in their country, and Liat was getting underway because Liat, they had a monopoly. If you think Liat had competition, for example, Caribbean Airlines, that had small planes similar to Liat, to give Liat competition, and me say, you know what, me now go to Liat because Caribbean Airlines have a ticket $50 cheaper. Do you think the service of Liat would not improve?
Okay.
So it's a whole lot of things. It's a whole lot of things that's happening.
But we don't want that back. We don't want that back. All we want is affordable flights and regular flights throughout the Caribbean. But hold on. We have to cut it now, right? Because we have something to do at this time, right? So you could send your rest in a voice note till we play it when we come back, all right?
So the WhatsApp voice note.
All right.
Sorry about that, Max. But thank you so much for understanding.
It's all good.
All right. Big up yourself. All right, big boy Max. All right, so we gotta go straight.